Service here, back with the German campaign, which things are going mixed here. Like, we've not lost anything, if that's a good thing to say. Most of our, half of our invasion fleet has had to turn back the Himdall and Baden due to damage that they have received, so I'm sending out from Emden these ships to head down to prepare for the invasion of Porto Novo off the French. Also going down will be Bavaria and Cologne, alongside another one of my Berlin class. And last checked, we got a new battleship hull. We got new forging coming out in 2 turns. And we got, although not the best, we got 14-inch guns. I'm going to extend out the research to 3 turns and try and see if I can get either better big guns or better biggies. Better cruisers stuff available, so then we could either do a cruiser instead or use better 14s. Okay, they've lost stuff in West Africa, although we don't have enough there to actually invade them. I am beginning more relationship improvements, more specifically with Britain to begin with. In a turn time we have better light cruisers. Okay. D-step down 5 turns. Lead that to turns. Right, we're gonna have to sacrifice budget somewhere, and that somewhere is there. It's not affected our current research gains, so yeah, our fleet we have sent for the invasion should hopefully be coming down soon. And yeah, Baden and Mendel are now in port, which is good news there. Okay, next major person that's a problem to try and improve relations with would be the Russians. Okay, so we now have the battleship Karlsruhe, no, not battleship, light cruiser Karlsruhe, and we're going against a French light cruiser Bellicose. Okay. Destroyers belong. Yeah, I know destroyers are a special type of ship. Each type of ship in the game are a special type of warship. Yeah, in reality it should work like that, but it doesn't. The last bit, the thing mentioned there. Okay. Well, for a light cruiser, Karlsruhe is a little light on guns. I'll admit that. But we should be fine. We should be fine. Hopefully fine. I'll add to the we should be fine. Okay, so your cruising speed is 14.8, so go 14.1. Wait, no, actually we should leave you at speed until you actually have Bellicus in sight. Yeah, it's set up again at the French ships. A setup I've hated for this entire campaign so far with their torpedoes. We're currently about dealing similar bouts of damage to each other, just ours is more structural than theirs have been. Okay. Try AP. They're gonna try and HE us to death. Let's try an AP because we need to have as much penetration power as possible. Also, quickly, yeah, no, I'll do it after this battle. No, I can very quickly do it now. Take away that part of it. Yeah. What I was just doing was the promotional stuff, and oh god. While I was doing that, we took a lot more hits from Bellicus. I think it's now time for us to use our smokescreen. And on that, back to Wilhelmshaven, or wherever the hell this ship is from. And on that, back to the studio. No, that trickery doesn't work. Oh, auto. How do you like that, Frenchman? Your underwater begets Faye. Oh god, there goes our smoke screen. How come their smoke screen's still running, huh? Probably because they've got better smoke screen tech than us, but it's neither here nor there to worry about. Right, we're stuck at 12.7 knots now. Definitely. This is the direction best for you to escape Bellicus. That explains a lot of the damage. This thing took 6 torpedoes. Must have been some of them while I was off doing the self-promotional stuff, and Bellicus has got some compartments flooding. Yeah, these guys are heavily armoured as well. heavily armoured and heavily bulkheaded. So, yeah, the anti-flood, anti-torp is... Oh, these things don't have anti-torp because light cruisers aren't built with anti-torpedo. That's not allowed. At least when I've played as the French. They got 4-inch guns up on that, those tower bits there. With my experience of playing as the French, that is not meant to happen. That is not meant to happen at all. Or at least I think it's not meant to happen. I could probably double check, but... duck and weave, dodge and weave. Well, as much of that as we can with our damage. Curses, it's more damage. I should have done a better job making these things. I should have fitted these things with more guns. More guns instead of armor. Seeing as these French have also done something that I don't think is meant to be possible, which is 4-inch guns on those platforms there. Like I mentioned. Come on, Karsha. Come on. Come on. I've had good luck in this campaign so far with keeping ships alive in instances they're not supposed to survive. Look at Barden and however the hell you pronounce the other one. Come on. Now what I just need is them to flash fire. Or most likely doing what they're already doing of running out of ammo. I'm funny. We've already got our funnels destroyed. Just... Culture is not going down without a fight, I can say that. At least. Even if Bellicuse is currently at light damage and we're at very heavy damage, but... Culture is not going down without a fight. And she and her crew are proving that right this very moment. Okay. Use this angle to begin running. Just run. They're hitting parts already destroyed, so we're not having much of an issue there, at least. Right. Bellicus, are you turning away from us? No. Is the answer I didn't want to have be the correct answer? It is the correct answer. Yeah, they're just running circles around us though. Which is actually expected right now. Nope. AP. AP everything. Oh, they're out of HE, so they're firing AP. I think that's what's saving Karasha here, is that they've run out of high explosive rounds. For us, run out of ammo is a very real but not yet applicable threat. For them, running out of ammo is obviously happened. At least our high explosive rounds. It's happened. Not yet for the armor piercing, but at least in the 2.5s they're running out of ammo. We're gonna go out to structure. I bet, yeah, that's gonna happen. We've caused them a little bit more flooding. Is that gonna help? Maybe. Is it gonna help now? Maybe as well, but we won't know until we let things progress on further. It's another flooding hit on Bellicus. Karasha's stern is now going underwater. It's another flooding hit to Bellicus. We have just destroyed her torpedoes. It's another flooding hit to us. And Karasha has gone down. Well, I've at least evened out a slight bit. Slight bit. There's a fly in here. Where's my fly whacking device? Fretless paste, that'll do. Come on, you. I actually hit it! Although it didn't do much, I actually hit it. Yeah, Karasha is gone. Gone but not forgotten. Gone but not forgotten. We still are in a good placement. with a lot of our stuff. Turn on armor forging. And I think what our first thing is actually going to be to do is get better light cruisers, because that is honestly, that's priority number one, because as that battle culture has just shown us, our light cruisers are not up to scratch. Let's check Twitch chat. Oh, hello, Avocado. We couldn't kill it. We couldn't kill it. It's evident by the fact that KMS Culture is getting a ship-wide Iron Cross posthumously, which that was actually done with the Emden. The ship itself got a Iron Cross, although it was posthumous because the ship sank, and the Iron Cross was actually put on the Emden that came after that, which then got scuttled at Scapa Flow. Interesting war facts was silent. Volume whatever the hell I've said in however many interesting war facts I've said by this point. Right, let's get those new light cruisers, because the Rostock class doesn't fit up to spec. How are you doing today, Avocado, by the way? Oh, Dreadnought freezing new for us. That comes later, because we need a light cruiser. The Bremen. One 1500. 11,500 tons. Got the best available to us secondary tower. Now, gun-wise, I'm bringing out the big guns. Big as in, like, for light cruisers of current times, big. Current times in Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts terms. Because, yeah, real life protected cruisers like this had 6-inch guns from the get-go, I think, if I remember correctly. If I'm not remembering correctly, then yeah, do let me know on okay, I've got a fact wrong, and I want you to kindly remind me of that fact it's wrong. No. Yes. For me, it's not much going on, because obviously we've already done all our core stuff for this year. It's not much left to do for us in my music course at my college. Right. You there, and then you lot go there. And what you are seeing here is my attempts at trying to get a light cruiser to not suck via giving them the big guns, like I've just said. Oh yeah, this is for the original culture. Okay, 26 knots out of these things is what I want on an induced draft boiler. These are going to be hydraulic steering vessels. And we've got a slight bit better armor forging, so our armor is a bit more effective on these ships. Coincidence free, advanced, enhanced, TNT, cordite, heavy shells, as these are going to be high explosive flinging machines. Actually, I'm already taking a ammo debt risk with the heavy shells. 4, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. I'm going to keep with the 4-inch belt of the previous design. And this guy is getting as much Dakar as possible. Even if it means I have to do quirky stuff with the funnels. I don't care. I've done quirky stuff with the funnels on the Rostocks. Okay, I'll give it a try. Yep. Dunite as well then, if we're going to do everything to... Oh, actually, this is the same, similar high explosive stuff, but it's just a little bit better for the crew, because less chance of it going, oh, I don't like my life anymore. Alright, this is... Right, I can't do it like that. There. I want that extended beam because I want to see if I can fit on. No, they can't be fitted wing mounted wise anywhere on the ship really, in well, most places on the ship. So instead, more Dakar. As the wise admiral said, more Dakar. Inch. That's as much Dakar as we can fit. Spacious crew quarters, because these things are only going to be the best we can give to our sailors. inch on top. And increase their operational range. Now, this thing is going to have a different name from the actual name that's currently got a Bremen. This is going to be the Karlsruhe class, which sort of is going off of historical stuff of we had a cruiser that sank and then we just decided that we would build a new ship taking that name immediately and make it of a separate design. As I think I mentioned Emden before, that's what they did with Emden and gave that second Emden the Iron Cross that the original Emden got. Okay, so that's our light cruisers of the Karlsruhe class. Yeah, they are fast for light cruisers at this time. 26 knots. It's fast for a light cruiser of this time period. Although not much longer are they actually going to be fast for the time period. Upon recognizing, I probably wouldn't have had the weight to go at a really high speed. Well, Karlsruhes are slower, but I'm hoping more protected than their brethren. The, unfortunately fated Rostov class. The, anti-flood free. My god, we need to get that. Triple bottom. Nah. We will get dry fire control table. Okay, we're in negative budgetary stuff. I could have done. Oh, no, 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 no. I have just seen a Discord tag I got, and it's bad news. The target lock bug is back in this new update that happened just before I started the stream. Well, for me, it happened just before I started the stream, because I'm not fighting that one. As we all know how it was supposed to go, and it didn't go how it's supposed to go. It was supposed to go my light cruiser sunk, not the French light cruiser. Has something happened to the baguettes today, or what? Anyway, where are we trying to invade again? Ah, there. Naval invasion of there. Let's go. Begin that in the next turn. We've obviously got our new light cruisers on the way. more the destroyers that I'd set to build at the beginning of this whole thing is done. Maybe. We are winning. The French government desperately asks us to sign a peace treaty. Should we accept? Avocado! Seeing as you're the mad admiral that's in charge of most of our fleet, what shall we do? We're role-playing that. By the way, you're in charge of most of the fleet. Never mind. Anyway, what shall we do? I'm calling a, tribunal. Right. I have spoken with my co-naval leaders, Mr. Government Leader Dude, and we have decided that we are not going to let them get away with a peace treaty. We need to avenge the SMS culture in full. And also tell them that their land troops are completely shit and aren't actually doing much. Right, let's bring one more culture into the lighter scene of them being built. Battlecruiser wise, Barden has finished her repairs. She's currently in Emden. Right. We'll just leave her there right now. Right, begin relationship improvements with the British. Because, yeah, Barden is, one of our, could be revenge in the form of Paris if, land invasion then goes from them trying to invade us to us invading them. You could do once we're at peace anyway. Because I could put in one of the special clauses that naval admirals are allowed to have diplomatic immunity or something like that. Then maybe with that I might have just made it so that my naval admirals could get up to a whole lot of shenanigans once we win against France. Right. Moving on, swiftly on. Argentina is allied with the Italians, okay. We've got a couple more turns there, but I'm thinking we can offshoot Berlin to Berlin, Shell, and Thetis down there, and then France is up there, yeah. Naval invasion of Gabon. Admitted France, we've got the better military. Stop trying to invade us with land troops of yours. It's not working like it did with the British. In the alternate reality where we were British. It did. Although not the German colours we would like to see up there, because then it means that the Kaiser has fallen, but it did at one point fly the German flag. Or I should say the German flag of the time. We're currently, right now, defending ourselves from getting invaded right now. Okay. The withdraw option didn't work. So how does the turn tail and run that way option work? Right. So, 1 battleship, 2 battlecruisers, yeah. Yeah, we're outnumbered. Baptized in fire 40-1. More like, get the hell out of here! Now! I'll say this. I did do our armoured cruisers as quite fast ships for their type. 23 knots. No, this is us moving away to begin invading more places of them. Because Operation Toto is still going on. Admiral von Fraser is adamant that the invasion of French-held Africa will be a success. And so has ordered Mad Admiral von Avocado to make sure that the ships don't take unnecessary risks while the invasions are ongoing. And unnecessary risks are classed as going up against a French battle fleet that you're outnumbered by. Of the battle cruisers that have been into battle, only Berlin-class battle cruisers have actually gone into battle and fought. Which would be SMS Baden, which SMS Baden and SMS Hemdal got into a similar instance of why I had ordered these ships here to turn away. And both got really heavily damaged, but we did during that time as well, though, make sure that most of our ships now are to run away from battles in which they're outnumbered in. That's sort of the only reason why Kalsha ended up in the battle she got destroyed in, because she wasn't outnumbered and it was not a heavy armoured cruiser she was up against, it was an actual light cruiser. It was a light cruiser, so we thought she'll be fine, you can attack. And then it ended up, I'm getting the news later that she sank. So the run away there was not from, was not out of cowardice, it was out of experience. It was out of experience of knowing what would have happened if we didn't. Oh, and there's been another fleet meeting. Oh, first off, submarine encounter. Okay, then they must have ran out of I'm going to say that the submarine had ran out of batteries, because it's the only way they would have been able to have gotten caught by those ships there, was if it had ran out of their batteries on the surface. Well, underwater and had surface before they actually got away from us. Okay, so once this naval invasion is completed, which there's been another fleet meeting, it's... oh god, there's a second fleet off Porto Novo. I have only just seen that. Withdraw. Failure. You know what? Let's just... okay, it's a victory for us because we did more damage than they did to them than they did to us. We gained control of someplace. Oh, right. Bavaria's fleet moved to the Ivory Coast, where you're actually going to be needed, and then you guys move down to the Middle Congo to carry on your invasion, the invasion there. Oh god, this entire fleet is just bumped themselves into loam and had decided to not do any more fighting. Right. We got better 14-inch guns, which means alongside us having the Dreadnought 3, we can now do a new battleship. I'm going to hold off another 5 turns on that. Especially considering our duplicable state of our naval budget. Yes. Like, it was the French that actually had the major use of cruiser submarines, more specifically Surcouf, which then made treaty restrictions of that stuff. Right, 3 turns for invasion there, 3 turns for invasion there. Ah, both the invasions will be done at the same time, and then we can then see if the French are going to accept our offer of peace. Well, Avocado, I have been just on and off for fun, been working on a sort of story for myself of a submarine battleship design that somehow got made for whatever reason by the Americans in some alternate reality where they somehow found a way to get through that restriction. Since we're playing as Germany, does that mean we're going to keep twins? That answer shall be answered by, shall be answered by the most, equal way I could think, which is, the way I was allowed to use armoured cruisers during the Russian campaign. Twins only or not. Okay, and I'm going to set OBS quickly to display capture. So then you can see the resultant. Click to spin. Fingers crossed. I hate you! I hate you! Good news, everyone! We are stuck with twin turrets till the end of time! Yes. And, it has given me the option I did not want. Right, back to UAD. Right. Now, remembering the orders that were given, and this is Rear Admiral Avocado's flagship as well this time, that I'm having to give the orders to, but yeah. Orders are, continue the invasion, don't take any unnecessary risks. You forget we're on the nation with, that I have played, the most constricting capital ship hulls possible. Run, you fools! Once we're done with the invasions, then we can attack. But not before. Not before, after the invasions are done. You know what? Avocado. I'm going to give one class of ship, only one class of ship, more than twin turrets. That'll be it, though. No more than that one class shall get more than twin turrets. No less than that class will get more than twin turrets. Yes, we do need to support our boys on the shore because then the baguette, the rules of the baguette lords will carry on for longer than we want. And we still haven't avenged culture yet. Who's going to have the honour to build it? Well, I'm planning it be the Halloween class, the first modern battleships we get to be the class, and that'll be interesting though, which one of us gets to design the Halloweens. Or maybe we split up, like one of us is on components, one of us is on armor layout, and then the other is on the layout of everything else. Then that's only if Finland's here, though. But if Finland is here, I'm putting him on components or armor. Portugal retains control. An extra turn. Alright, another turn there, and there's more turns there now. Damn it. Right. Our expenses are too... No shit, Sherlock. We, got a little bit bankrupted by our, having to sort out protests on the streets. Oh wait, I've just realised something, actually. Peace treaties with France is not actually a thing that's going to be happening right now because I'd set on our peace treaty stuff with France. Fight to the end. Maybe we could experiment with that the next time Finland's here. Experiment with that idea. Or if there's another viewer here who would like to start chatting in Twitch chat, we could maybe do that idea for the next battleship. Not battlecruiser, because we haven't got a new battlecruiser hull yet. And we're fine on battlecruisers already with the Berlins and Bavarias. The Bavarians. Right. Okay, one invasion failed. Right, you guys, I'm actually going to have you move up and join up with those guys in the invasion. And you got, well, V3, I should say, because we've got no one else in the active state right now to be able to going out. Of the repairs, the Adalbert, which is a Berlin, should be out, and Sadler should be out in 2 turns. Friedrich de Gross has got 4 turns. Hemdal is done. For those of you unaware, the Hemdal was involved in a pretty nasty engagement with the French alongside our usual friend, our friend the Barden. You guys are moving into Danzig. Oh, frick. Improve relations, improve relations, improve relations. We can fight the French, yes, but the British? No. We can't fight the Brits and the French at the same time. Avocado? Probably. Avocado. One thing I've actually been wanting to try and do at some point is maybe a try not to headbang challenge, because I want to see how I would do in that. West Indian Ocean, we are losing stuff. We have gained control of the Ivory Coast. That's good. Right, all of you guys move down to the Middle Congo immediately, because we are going to retry with our invasion there. Middle Congo, yes, begin the invasion of the Middle Congo. Meanwhile, is there anyone we need to improve or... Right. Britain, we done so. Russia. Oh, we can't yet, because we set a naval invasion. Silly me. Right. October to November. Try not to headbang. So really, it's just clips of Nettle songs at parts where people would normally headbang it, and then you got to try not to headbang. I heard they're pretty hard for people who like metal music, so... Right. It's France that's doing the invasions there, not us. Okay, Okay, a whole bunch of our light cruisers have just come out. That's good. Friedrich de Gross has got 2 turns left in her repairs. Adalbert, Sadolitz, and the armed cruiser there are all going to be making their way down. We will not take this anymore. These words will never be ignored. You want a battle, here's a war. That's Bullet for My Valentine I was singing there. You want a battle, here's a war. Here's the thing, I don't normally headbang when I listen to it, so... Should I try it now when there's actual camera evidence to the fact whether or not I've succeeded or not, or... wait. It's cowardice on our side, but we can't allow ourselves a war with the Brits. War with the Brits is death to all of us in the German Navy. Okay, so next up on our doing of stuff, it will be refitting the Rostocks, because the Rostocks are a little, do it. Okay. This video is not getting monetized when I eventually get monetization. Go see the Patreon, the link in the description. No, I don't have a Patreon, and I probably won't for ages. Try not to headbang. I'm going to try the Loudwire one. Seeing as they're the guys I use a lot for my metal music news, alongside Rockfeed. That's actually how I found out about some music news I know. Oh, domination to begin with. Okay. This is Painkiller. I can tell from those drums it's Painkiller. That's confirmed as Painkiller. Right. Raining Blood. Yeah, it's Raining Blood. This is actually harder than it seems! Right. The kind of keyboard. Ah, this one's easy for me not to headbang to, because I jam this a lot of the time when I'm jamming with a friend of mine. This is a Gojira one. I don't really know much Gojira music, so I don't know which one it is, but... That's for the bell tolls. You can't mistake Cliff's tone there. Nor the bass line in general, actually. If you know metal music, you can't, I should say. I'll add. Damn it! Damn it, I failed! I could just claim that was not in my head. Like, that was just a very small bit, but I failed. I failed at throwing the bell tolls. Let's see if I can go through the rest, though. Nope. Not feeling the urge to, Nope, not feeling it. Oh, this is Hannah's push pace. Yeah, you do. We're nearly through. Okay, we're overweight. This one's easy for me. I'm not really a gent guy. But I've only failed at the bell tolls. Tapping your foot as well is against the rules. So it's both of us 0. Note as well, also grabbing a guitar and playing along if you know how to play is against the rules, so I didn't go and do that. But yeah, we both failed then. I only failed once at bell tolls. Everything else, which, bear in mind, had a lot of heavier stuff than bell tolls, I was okay. There's only for whom the bell tolls. Damn you, Hetfield! And co. Foot tapping is allowed if you're a musician who needs to keep in time while they're playing the song. But yeah, some of the stuff was actually easy for me because, like, I wasn't even had an instrument, so it's not an excuse for me. Yeah, here's the thing as well. With some of those, try not to sing along. Okay. To sing. I said lip syncing is allowed. This one, those last two, like Poison and Don't Stop Believing, they're difficult for me. Ah, this is Queen. Just imagine you're still on the bus silent and some person has told you to be silent. Oh god, this is a ZZ Top. Yes. I don't know this one. Or is this idiot going to get so many copyright claims that YouTube is like, no, you can't have that up? I haven't been humming them. And for ones I know the parts to, I've got the fretless here as well. Because I play bass and guitar. I'm still going on till I sing along the one. This is Dr. Feelgood. Question, is it okay to sing a part of the song that hasn't gone yet? Never mind. This is where I lose. Bang your head! Mental health will drive you mad! Bang your head! I failed at mental health. Right, that's done. That's just done. I failed at mental health. I made it past halfway in the video. I made it through half the video before I failed. But yeah, Mental Health by Quiet Riot, that's what ended it for me. As you could possibly tell. 22 months at dock building. Go ahead. Seems we got better 4-inch guns. Oh god, I've now found excuses to extend our time of refit of new battleships, I mean, by 6 turns. Yeah, I could guess from the you mentioning that. How about punk rock? Okay, let me get YouTube back up then. Oh, if Fat Lip's chorus goes on there, then I'm doomed. Try not to sing along punk rock. This is just the intro, so... Okay, this is the first one. For me, I'm gonna be screwed. God, with the Clash if they're here. Guns of Brixton is. If Guns of Brixton is here, then I'm screwed. If it isn't, then that's all good. I'm fine. But yeah, this is mostly British music because sort of the most known punk bands all came from Britain. Oh, Frederick de Grosser is in a battle. Okay, we've got a battle, so I'm gonna turn that down slightly more, but keep it going. Ursaring is screwed. I'd probably be screwed if Basket Case comes on, although I don't know exactly on that yet though. Yep. This is one of our new cruisers. It's the Stooges. Some of these I'm only saying because I've gone and looked. Search and destroy. Ah, this is a Clash song where I won't have a problem with. Seeing as I don't know the lyrics to this thing. Oh, you doomed avocado! Unless you don't know this one. I recognise the voice instantly. Okay, we've passed through Green Day. Are you still in? Okay. Oh, Black Flag. I think I've heard this one from GTA 5, if I'm remembering correctly. Frederick de Grosser is taking a hit. Freaking hell! No! Not London Calling! Anything but London Calling! I didn't actually sing, so I'm fine. No, I should do this with, one of my lecturers. He's a massive punk. Oh, this... I've just seen a video here. Try not to sing along, Green Day edition. Let's see how screwed you're gonna be, Avocado. No. This is Misfits. Do you want to try that after this? Yeah, we'll do it after this is completed, because we're both still in the running for this challenge. It's still 1-1 right now. Yeah, we're still 1-1, and it's looking like it's going to be 2-2. Because you won the Try Not to Headbang, I won the Try Not to Sing Along original. So Silent won, Avocado won. Okay, that one done. Try Not to Sing Along Green Day edition. Oh, there's one I'm going to fail at after this as well. My Chemical Romance edition. We've already done 80s. Oh, buffering. Hold on. There we go. YouTube viewers, I am apologetic of this, but... But this is now all-out war. Oh, this one's already... Yeah. But I can resist for Broken Dreams. Oh, I've got one. I've got one that'll give you more of an advantage. Avenged Sevenfold. Resistant but... No! I got one! Sabaton! Sing along. Sabaton. Right. Sabaton. Next, Try Not to Sing Along. We're gonna call the... Green Day one, none of us won that, none of us lost that, so 0 points each, still 2-2. And we're going to try Sabaton, Try Not to Sing Along. And it's already a hard start with Bismarck. If this is Try Not to Headbang, I'm failing. The price of a mile... No, this is Soldier of Heaven, but... What's the price of a mile? But yeah, I know this is Soldier of Heaven. Oh, and they went for the extended chorus as well. I think I'll be screwed at Pagans if they got that here. And as you put that, which Deadman actually has a really weird sort of riff to play, actually. This is in Swedish, yes! Let's rise! I can sing the English! The Lord my protector! Make a bow to my will! To the sky! See Carolus rise! As it was in Swedish, I'm technically not singing along. I'm still in the game! Like, it uses add 9s and stuff as well. But I'll give you sort of the example of the riff. Hey! If the song's in a different language but you know the English translation, you can sing the English translation. This is something called Colossus Rex. I don't know it though. Speed up, speed up. They're already dying. Let's just... You're allowed to use that loophole as well. As long as it's not any of the English version of the Colossus Rex stuff, we're fine with the Colossus Rex stuff we know. Oh, here's your failure point, most likely. Okay, Dresden is taking a hit. Hey YouTube viewers, if you're watching this, tell me if you succeed in this challenge. From the depths of hell in silence! I said it before it came along, so... Does that... Did that count as me singing or not? Oh, Soldier of Three Armies, no! No! I sung a bit ahead of the actual track. Does that count? For Night Witches. Oh, no! Pagans! Pagans! Damn it! Whoa! I'm doing the acapella as soon as Swedish Pagans are done with, so then I can... I haven't failed yet! I haven't! Because I didn't... I haven't... There we go! Whoa! Whoa! I can finally do that. Yes! I barely made it through! I barely made it through Pagans! That was my most major problem with Pagans. You failed! Yes! I've survived hell and back. Although, by technicality of when I actually saw the message, because I was looking at Twitch chat at the time, you popped it up just as To Hell and Back started, so you actually are still in by the technicality of Twitch latency. By Twitch latency, you're still in. So yeah, by technicalities of Twitch delays, you succeeded. But, yeah, if you're admitting you done it IRL, then... Okay, so... 3-2 to me. One more and then call it a day, or... save myself getting copyright claimed even more. Right, move on a turn. I say we had one more. Okay, an entire song. This one more thing to do or try not to sing along to. Okay, you're gonna pick it. If it's gonna be, I've. Oh, if you're gonna do an entire song, do not do what I'm thinking in my head right now. Hopefully you didn't hear what I was humming there. If you did, then I'm damned, but... Okay. What is your final song for the Try Not to Sing Along attempts of June 6th, 2023, the 79th anniversary of D-Day? What is your choice? What category are we going to try and not sing along to this time? Or maybe we could try to guess the song. But then, no, I'd need more time for that. I hate adverts. Okay, so you're going with an actual song. Right. I don't know this one, so I'm at advantage already. Well, we should be leaving enough times there. All you've given me right now is a song I'm thinking I want to add to my playlist. Well, not Nightwish's guitarist. Oh. There we go. That's that done. And now that's all the challenges completed, and we are ending with 3-4 to me. It was nice having a worthy foe. But it was only by the technicality of Sabaton singing in Swedish on how I won. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. And I'd like to say thank you, Joachim Parr and co. for doing the Carlos Rex album initially in Swedish. Well, it meant we could sing the English version without getting in trouble. I've been called many things, but never a weasel. Isn't that Draco Malfoy's insult to Ron Weasley? I am in no way like Ron Weasley. Well, probably on, like, height stuff I might be, but other than that, no. Yeah, probably. I would have felt more if Swedish pagans carried on for longer. But yeah, there was only one of the things, though, that... One of the things that I knew I would possibly sing along to, that I got all the way through without singing along to. And then all the others I've won except for Diggy Diggy Hole because I didn't even know the song. Like, the 3 that were multiple songs... There's none that I didn't exactly sing along to all the way through, but there's one that succeeded because of obviously the technicality. Well, if you're using the weasel thing that Draco does, I'm gonna use what Ron uses. Draco, you slimy snake. Sorry. Nope, just get that over with. We've gained Senegal, and now we are doing the last of our conquests for this war. Mauritania, and then we shall agree to any peace treaty the French want. I'm a Hufflepuff. Well, I did the test 3 times. 2 of them I got Hufflepuff, 1 of them I got Ravenclaw, so... That makes me a Huffleclaw or a Ravenpuff. And then there's... Then there's, Someone I know as well, oh shit, Avocado, I hope you weren't too attached to Bavaria. I hope that your attachment went to Bavaria's sister ship Saxony, because, I'm sorry to say Bavaria went dead. A future family member, I should say, because, still have to wait a while for it to be fully official, but, my future stepfather, he's a massive Harry Potter fan, he's done, like, the tests and stuff as well, and the only thing similar is that on one of the tests, both of us got Ravenclaw. And he got, like, the most varied, I think. If I remember correctly, he got Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. Don't worry. Don't worry. You have plot armor. You yourself have plot armor, but if you had any personal belongings on board, I'm sorry, they're gone. They're gone and they won't be found until wreck divers many years in the future dive on the wreck. But yeah, you have plot armor until 1950. And then after 1950, your plot armor is gone. But yeah, your flagship is gone. Your flagship is gone and your flag has been moved over temporarily to the largest ship that got out of that battle, which was the armoured cruiser in your force. But then, once you're back in Germany, your flag will be transferred over to the battlecruiser Saxony. Well, then you better hope that it's biodegradable and gets destroyed by the pressure and wherever the hell your ship sank within the probable... It's probably only going to be discovered in, like, the 2010s or something, unless the ship ran aground in its demise. Or we could say the Admiral's courses got destroyed by some of the shells that sunk the ship. Like, that's always there as well. But yeah, the ship is gone and you weren't able to bring any of your personal belongings with you. You've made it canonical now, Avocado. I was going to say it was canonical that the ship sank in deep water, but now you've made it canonical that it ran into a sandbar and was scuttled because we couldn't get it off the sandbar within the time that it was set to get off that sandbar. And it's not like the Italian proto-dreadnought pizza. For context, Italian campaign in the past, yes. Yes, we'll roleplay that. We'll roleplay that because you're currently sharing the captain's cabin with the captain of the heavy cruiser that was in charge of that force that you were leading. Armored cruise, I mean. But you at least, in that same battle, also forced 2 French ships to run aground on the same sandbar. So, positives and negatives. Run to the hills, you stupid ships. And you, turn back! The silence is deafening! Turn back, don't let them see you again. They make the rounds at the midnight hour, and on the clock it's just a minute away. That's a Seiko War song. But, in other news, seeing as we had the more ships survive that battle, all the French survivors are POWs. Which is kind of glad now you're not on any of the light cruisers. Because the light cruisers are currently filled to the brim with POWs. Not to worry. Mauritania will be ours by the end of the time. The end of the battle. Well, war. So yeah, it could be worse. It could be worse. It could be worse. You probably would have already have gotten them, knowing you. Knowing the Mad Admiral. Right. So very soon, this cruiser force will be able to report back the location of the battle cruiser to everyone. And then the battle cruiser will be like, wait, are we going to be ambushed now by the German ships in the tactics that we used against them? Run! Right, once this is done though, all those ships are actually going to have to be sent... All our ships currently out at sea are going to have to be sent back to Germany. And... like, maybe I should just, in the next war, do something that was sort of realistically done by the Germans, and just send all my capital ships out in a massive fleet. You guys are stuck there, okay. Where are some of the battleships that were already at sea? Prince Adalbert and Seydlitz, you'll be beginning your journey back to Emden. Solution, Baden. So some of our stuff already gone back then. Okay, some of the stuff has already gone back. But yeah, we just got a load of repairs now. Oh, they're all stuck in Dakar, it seems. Right. Everyone's in being. With 70,000 victory points, I think we should be fine. Yeah, as your new personal servant on your staff. I will be as soon as repairs are completed because of dockyard issues. And it seems that we are not getting the amount of dockyard stuff that I personally want. Peace is signed between our two nations. I'm going to take Corsica. Where else should we take off them? I say we take the French Antilles and Martinique. Okay, so we've got Corsica there and the French Antilles. Good for us. Good for us. We got some island place somewhere. More specific. I think it's a Pacific island, so on the other side of it though. And we got the French Antilles, which are here. And that's somewhere we already had. We already had the Marshall Islands. I was trying to find that place now we took off France. The other place we took off France. Oh, it's down here. Right. Good news, everyone. We are now at peace. You're probably going to have a harem then by the end of the campaign. Sorry. Right. Everyone goes to limited. Our crew training budget gets cut because everything is unlimited, so they're not going to get crew trained anyway. We don't need armor quality stuff. What we need is the geared steam turbines and possibly oil. And maybe stereoscopic free, but let's just wait on that. Well, you're back in Germany anyway, so you have now been given command of the sister ship of your original flagship, the Saxony. The SMS Saxony, which is obviously the only one of our class left. Der Flinger, you're taking 4 months of repairs, you're gone. Cone, you're gone. Anything more than 3 months of repairs is being scrapped. No, there's like a dry dock question. There's like a dry dock question in the Draconifel of this reality. It could be. You never know yet, though. Although I probably don't have 50 capital ships for you to sink on. But then as well, he was also seen to sneak women into his cabins during peacetime. So it is not properly known what he was, at the time period at least. But nowadays, we call that bisexuality. Oh, God. Arabia has signed an agreement with us. We've only just got 2 turns of repair. We've only just got a turn of repairs left. Engine-wise, we've just got the guillotine turbine, so we're fine. I have seen reason to increase our battleship non-building time by 3 turns. Other than, oh, the budget's being killed. Oh, God. Not avocado. You know, earlier we had the I can only use twin turrets thing, except for 1 ship, I said. I'm going to do it. 1 battleship's allowed it, and 1 armoured cruiser's allowed it. Well, we're only got Dreadnought 4, but the improvement there is just going to allow for, more, you know, more stats on the actual hull itself. 5% increase to hull form, stability, flight stability, and negative 5% hull weight to a 2.5% resistance gain as well. So, positives. Come here, Jack. I just decided I'd call my dog over. Oh. Did I wake you up or something, boy? You don't look like you're happy with me because I brought you over here. But yeah, cute dog. Cute dog. He's not happy with me right now because I woke him up from his nap. From his afternoon nap. Yes. So much so he gets confused for being a puppy. He also does stuff as well that makes us think he's a puppy. Yeah. Capital ships, twin turrets, only. Okay, I'm calling the tribunal again. Avocado. The British Empire has sent us an ultimatum demanding we withdraw our fleet that is operating near their borders, claiming it threatens their trade lines. Oh no, anyway. With neighbouring countries, the government requires your advice on how to reply. War? Like, it's a no-brainer, war. We're no longer at war with France, so how about we take it up to the British? That's my input of it. Let's see what the tribunal of Mr. Avocado's input is. War it is. This is an absolute disgrace. We shall never accept this. If they want war, so be it. Says both Admiral von Fraser and Mad Admiral von Avocado, as the entire fleet gets activated. Activated for war, and crew training is brought back up to some sort of spec. Crew training is brought back up to some spec, and then in this next turn, Admiral von Fraser has ordered that ordered that a new battleship class be built. Mainly because the old battleship class is a bit shit, as it's only got 11-inch guns, but that was due to the old Admiralty before the current Admiralty took charge. Yeah, they aren't currently allied with each other, and I'm not expecting them to ally with each other. Now, my first order of business, actually, is not going to be invading British African colonies in Operation Toto Part 2. I'm creative, I know. It is instead going to be, it is instead going to be Operation Takeway Highway. Russia, we're not going to go to war with you. No, Britain. We cannot spend any more money that is not related to our new battleships. Any money not related to our new battleships will be considered money wasted. Right. The ships there don't count up to 100,000 tons. Because I was thinking we could take Weihai, but then we would have minor problem with that. Seeing as we don't have 100,000 tons there, and have about 80,000 at most. Okay then, attention everyone, Operation Toto Part 2 is being begun shortly after a quick word from the two battles that I'm not fighting, especially as one's a destroyer versus destroyer. Okay, so let's begin by taking Gambia. Right, let's abandon the destroyers. And let's abandon the armoured cruiser. Good news, everyone! The time is now. The time is now. Dreadnought 4. Yes, we're going to Africa. Oh, Operation Cockburn. Oh, we could, but maybe later. But right now, we are building our battleship under Plan A. Under Plan A, the modernization of the German Kaiserliche Marine. And then that tower as well, because I'm not doing the Barbated tower on the rear. Yes, we're going to bless the rains down in Africa. As the Toto song states. No, we're doing 4-inch secondaries because 4-inch is Mark III. And as the wise man says, Mark III is better than Mark II. Okay, funnel-wise, best available times 2. That's good. Oh, while this new Operation Toto 2 is going ahead, you have been transferred again to the SMS Barden. Not to worry, SMS Barden has had a good record so far. She's been in exactly one battle where she was badly ambushed by the French. She survived that one battle, and in surviving that one battle as well, she ended up getting a reputation for having a bad rudder, because her original rudder got destroyed in the battle, and the replacement rudder has never been as good as the original rudder. Because Saxony is being in home defense, and no one knows Africa better than you, considering the fact you were beached on Africa for a while. Right. Now my 4-inch Dakar can go into place. Mostly into place, because I'm thinking we have space, don't we? Maybe if I maximum the beam out a bit, we have space, don't we? No, we don't. Okay, right, back to my 4-inch Dakar plan, and stupid fly, get out of... It didn't die! Oh my god, sorry about that. There's a massive fly in here, and I'm probably saying that to someone who's got mosquitoes in their country, so immediately fly isn't a problem, but again, I don't know, so do correct me if I'm wrong on that. Okay. Now can we fit those wings? We can. Does that help the full weight offset? Not even a small bit. Right. Let's actually check our belt setup. 5, 5, 5, 3, 15. Armor, geared turbines, semi-oil. Yeah, in Britain the worst we've got are wasps. I hate bees and wasps because of an instance that happened many, many years ago. But after Persia had already came ashore, so... sorry, I can't make that Sabaton reference there, but... yeah. Let's just say I have a bit of a childhood trauma with bees and wasps. More specifically a bee, but it's extended to wasps because wasps also sting. We don't need 2 funnels. And then I can reduce our aft weight somewhat. I'm guessing you're allergic to bee stings. We already have a barbette on the front. Okay. Conning tower? Who the hell let that conning tower go so high? Not an Admiral von Silence watch. Admiral von Silent hates it when ships come equipped with a very high conning tower armor. Cat's ballistic, high capacity, yeah. Standard ratio is good. Okay, so this thing is going to be known as the the Stuttgart class of battleships. There. The Stuttgart class is our hopeful return to having good capital ships. Well, arrival into, I should say. Like, our only decent on paper design is the Berlins, to be honest. And even they have been having their own problems. Look at Baden. Look at your current flagship. In its only battle it fought in. Although she did sink a few French cruisers back when it was oh god, which one of the admirals was it? Back when Admiral Renegade had Baden, I'll say Baden was Admiral Renegade's flagship, and then I was like to Admiral Renegade, yeah, you're being put on training duties. You have to train up the new admirals. Good day. Good day. You're not having your You're not having your ship. Right, so 4 of these guys will reach the construction yards. Four of these guys will reach the construction yards, and hopefully news of them will not be released to Jane's fighting ships, because if they are, then the British will be able to counter them soon. Oh, we're getting better cavalry ship towers in 2 turns. Reasons why I should have delayed it more. Secondary triple guns. Yeah, Stuttgart's being built. We need more destroyers, so research. We're getting larger destroyers at 5 turns, but I see the V1s, they're still a viable class to build, so we're going to build them. And Arabia, you're an unimportant person to us. You are not getting your ship. Yeah, you can only send us help in the Persian Gulf. We haven't really got anything in the Persian Gulf to have to worry about yet. Good news, everyone! Operation Toto 2 is going to be able to pass through the English Channel without any problems. Hopefully. Anyway. Good news, everyone! Operation Toto 2 has been able to pass through the English Channel without encountering any British non-merchant ships. Any British warships. Okay. Yeah. Probably. We need to do some ship upgrades, but we just don't want to war ourselves. Well, give ourselves a problem in this war, but we have to do ship upgrades. Oh shit. The pains Admiral von Silent has to go through. Admiral von Fraser, I mean. I'm using my IRL surname. Right. Do we take a diversion and do Operation... No, we can't even get in the Mediterranean to start the capturing of Gibraltar, so... To have done that, I would have had to have had ships already inside of the Mediterranean to easily have done that. Which, last check, we don't actually have any ships in Corsica, so yeah. We have arrived at Gambia. And it is in Gambia where we shall begin the first of Operation Toto Part 2. Attack against the British. Luxo is an old sex. No, just... We need to do upgrades to everything. Declares war on the Russian Empire. No. Yep, there goes our alliance already. Gone as quick as it came. We already having our own problems with Russia. We don't want them being made worse. Preferably at all. But right, Berlin. Begin making your way up to... Not down to Gambia. I mean, not up to. Friedrich de Grosse. Friedrich de Grosse. Go up there. Passing a few British ports on the way. If you see any British ships, do feel free to give him the old 11-inch guns to the face. If you can, that is. I've actually been listening to a very interesting song recently. It's by this band called Focus. And the song's Hocus Pocus. It's a product of the 70s and it surprisingly proves that yodeling works well in rock music. I'm not kidding. Well, seeing as this is already copyright claimed from earlier, this is essentially coming into a budget version of Kill Streams and we have music on at times. I'll put the song on and I'll just show you. Up to the first yodeling, that is. Focus, Hocus Pocus. Yep, A shorter version would be when you yodel in a rock cut. I'll just use this thing as an example because it just goes straight into the yodeling part. So, like, this is just a bit of Hocus Pocus. Yeah, that's a product of the 70s here. It was acceptable in the 70s. No, I've ruined it. It was acceptable in the 80s. I'm sorry. And then I'm probably the only one in here who knows the song Acceptable in the 80s, so... Although these days when the band do it live through footage I've seen, The yodeling's still there, but then the screaming at high pitches isn't. Because obviously the currently, well, not obvious, but the guy who does all that is in his mid-70s, so it's obviously going to be difficult to still hit the highs at that age. It's a Dutch band. They're all Dutchmen. Ah, fuck. Yeah, ow. I just stabbed myself on something while I was moving it. Only just a minor cut. It'll be fine. That'll just be the second pair of trousers that are bloodstained, but, it's nothing. Oh, we got 5-inch guns. The Rostocks are going to need a refit again. Because they need better 5-inch guns. No. The Berlin class is my own class of ships. Robbo had Bordeaux, but then Bordeaux got sunk. That was in the French campaign. I actually haven't seen him since the French campaign. New 5-inch guns. New Gidstein turbines. New steering that won't kill you as badly. New armour that will make you get killed less badly. Depth charges, we need. Okay, that's these guys done. Also the V1s. V1 rotate. Sorry, aviation thing, but yeah, the V1s, they need their new 5-inch guns. They need their new 5-inch guns, and they need their entire side-mounting torpedoes replaced because the benevolent game has decided that those side-mounted torpedoes, in normal circumstances, wouldn't work well. And then the benevolent game is like, oh no, no, mister. You're not upgrading these ships. Okay, the V1s are unupgradable. V1s are unupgradable and so shall be relegated to second-line duties. No, it was on Renegade, which is Baden, which is a Berlin class, but it's not, yeah, we put Renegade into being a teacher on the academies, and, you're now in charge of his flagship while it's off in Africa. Because Saxony is not going to Africa, and shockingly enough, you're the most experienced naval admiral with Africa. Yes, it's the guy I am convinced is an American spy. It's the admiral I'm convinced is an American spy. Admiral Robbo's got the poor 11-inch gun battleship. One of the poor 11-inch gun battleships is the flagship. Not any of the vastly better battle cruisers. That's actually funny saying that battle cruisers vastly better. Right. Those Rostocks are being sent off. 2 turns, and then we have the more destroyers. It's destroyer versus destroyer. I don't do those. Light cruiser versus auto resolve, because it's a Rostock that his need going to refit. Yeah, all available ships are refitted done, and I'll fight this one just as we need a battle to fight. Goodbye, those 2 light cruisers. Yes. Got sunk once, survived, and got a new member to his staff because of it. Right, let's go. Let's go, charge the lines, the ultimate test, it's a synchronized sacrifice. Oh, these are the 6-inch armed Karshas, including Karsha number 2. Right. Smoke up, charge towards them. They're to the northwest. Yep, there they are. I can tell from their tracers. Open fire! Would you kindly open fire? All guns lost! Aggressive, aggressive. Don't care about angle, don't care about anything, just... Fire at will. Aim for the cannons. Counter-attack. Thunder of guns. Gott mit uns. As we all stand united. All together. Gott mit uns. Okay. 3-inch Dakar. You have a target. 6-inch. You also have a target. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The fricking British have torpedo spammed. No! Well, we torpedo spammed as well, so... But... It's even worse. The Brits have done it because... We're having to fight the torpedo spamming little bastards. Oh god, Karsha, turn! Turn, you don't want to end up like the original. I should have realised that they'd already fired. You're going too far. They're too slow. Shit. Okay. Not cool. All guns, focus your fire on that. I want every gun focused on that man. Or ship, I should say. think of it this way, Avocado. If you take British POWs, you can get yourself a cute Britishman. If there's any out there, that is. Yes, I'm insulting my entire country's male population. I haven't yet, because it uploaded in the middle of this stream. But I'll be having to catch up on the British campaign he's got, yeah. Oh, Avocado. Good news. This is going to be the penultimate to the penultimate stream before I'm 17. Which means that pretty soon I'll be alternating between Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts and Rule the Waves 3 for my streaming stuff. Yep. Go for Undaunted. Because look where Undaunted is. Right next to you, you blithering idiots. HE spam, HE spam. Kill them by fire. Flame! Fire the flames! Hans, get the flamethrower! You can still go at top speed, can't you? No, don't reverse. You can still go at your top speed. Go at your top speed. Get in closer. Karashur. Hold on a second. Did a friendly fire hit from that British light cruiser fire over us and hit them? Unfortunate if it did, for the Brits, that is. Charge in. Charge the lines. The ultimate test is synchronized sacrifice. Fire the high explosive 6-inch. Come at him from both sides. Oh yeah, and smoke screen up to protect yourselves as much as we can. Okay. Undaunted has sunk. To the southwest. We may want to go back to our transports immediately. Return to the transports. Return to the transports. We don't know where HMS Superb is. They're doing a superb job at see what I did there? Anyway, they're doing a superb job at staying away from us. It's like they purposely wanted to stay away from us. They're running. We'll let them go. End of the battle. For only HMS Superb getting away with Let me just put this down. Let's prep the space to this while we are going in this loading screen. Click to continue. A superb success, if I do say so myself. The flamethrowers worked. I am sending out an order to the entire fleet that they are to make sure that every ship possible is equipped with flamethrowers from this point onwards. You guys are going to move down to Freetown in Sierra Leone. And we are going to begin the naval invasion of Freetown while we... Sierra Leone, I mean, while we prepare our victory statement. British Empire. Naval invasion time! Sierra Leone. I say we let the Spanish take Morocco, because if the Spanish take Morocco, then more place for us to take. Ah, fuck! Okay, I just hit my elbow on the arm of my chair. How? China is taking over Bhutan. I won't. I won't, even if you're going to have to pick them out the engineering crew of the ships in the future. Out of the Black Gang. That wasn't... The Black Gang was in reference to Stokers, I should mention, for reasons. That was what Stokers were known as in the time periods when Stokers were a thing, which they're still a thing on our ships and these ships, because these ships still burn coal. I have to mention that because people get really sensitive with stuff that could be seen as something that would get me cancelled if I actually did do stuff like that. And we didn't get Gambia. My god, Operation Todo 2 is not going well. Not as... Todo 2, not as good as the original. They're never as good as the original. January of 1914 means new dockyards being built for 2 years. Yeah. Avocado, at some point I'm planning to try and extend my channel's reach beyond naval warfare games. British naval invasion. Naval invasion of Gambia. Thank you. New dockyard building is being built. This is bigger heavy cruisers. This is a new battle cruiser. Okay. In a turn. Oh no, there was a convoy back. Fucking idiot I am. Avocado! Good news! New battle cruiser! Okay. Good news! New battle cruiser! New battle cruiser on the way! Yes, but that is going to have to be for next episode, as this is the end of the stream. Hope you enjoyed. Silent service. Well, okay, we'll see how this turn goes. But, yeah. It's time for me to go. I'll be back tomorrow. Probably around... like, what time GMT would be convenient for you? Because I at least want one person here that I can speak to, so I'm not driving myself insane in these. Battlecruiser 4, 15 guns, good. We're losing stuff in the Mediterranean. Sierra Leone is ours. Good news. Although it probably won't happen until next turn. Begin moving you there. I can't do my usual... Well, probably because I'd be bored to death seeing as got no college the rest of this week. But I'll try. Right, silent service going silent.